going on, guys? I want to talk to you about the most crucial part of recruiting, which is the first 30 days. And why I say this is the most crucial part is because if an individual is happy for the first 30 days, you're probably going to make them to 6 months. And if you can keep them happy for 6 months, you're going to keep them literally forever. And why recruiting and retention is the most important thing, because if you can't retain people, then essentially you will have an infinite circle of a revolving door of people going in and out of your company. And basically you'll take a guy that you spend 6 months with, you train him, he leaves, or someone else leaves, and then you have to repeat the process, and you're on the slippery slope of not having success. And I've talked to owners that lose people. They've got, a 70% retention, which isn't bad by most standards, but the problem is it takes so much effort to get that extra 30%. So because it takes time to replace people, guys. It's not just the finding a person, it's also the training. So the best things that I will tell you right now is the first 30 days, you need to make sure you do one-on-ones with the guy daily. The second thing is you do clear communication on what needs to get done, and also ask him to tell you what he wants from you. You need to give him at least one raise by the 30th day. And the biggest thing I'll tell you right now is you need to set goals for him. Set goals that, hey man, by the 6 months, this is what you need to do, and this is how much you will get paid, any tasks. If he's a tech, tools. If he's a front guy, you tell him sales, in dollars, what he needs to be at, etc. And if you can do that, what will happen is that person will see purpose, they will be encouraged, they will be motivated. Most of these guys have never had encouragement in their life. That's a beautiful thing that we get to do for most of them. We praise them. That's another thing. Praise and encouragement. Especially the new guys, man. You guys don't know what that can do for a new guy. It'll change their lives, right? And praise, encouragement, purpose, clarity, and direction, right? And if you can do that very intentionally for the first 30 days, what will happen is you have a 6 months, you'll have a very, very bought in person. Very bought in. And if you have a very bought in person in 6 months, then you can just repeat the process. Every 6 months you add a guy, or shoot, every 90 days you're adding a guy. And you understand that each person in our company does about $330,000 a year in revenue for your store. That's conservatively speaking. So what does that look like? If you had 10 guys, that's what, $3.3 million. This is for all the leadership guys. If you can manage to add 10 more people, that's $3.3 million that you add to the company. So, but the biggest thing I want to make sure you all understand here is this is a recipe. You don't just get retention because the guy is a good guy. No, we have to do our part. And our part is pretty much this right here. Just be clear, do one-on-ones, check on him, make sure you're being a good steward, encourage them, give them the clarity and what needs to get done. And if you do these things, you're going to have a very successful recruiting process. And by the way, this is a team effort. If I need to say that in case. This is not just on the front office manager. This is not just on the or the recruiting guys. This is on everybody. Because if you lose people, or if you get a new guy that's good and he leaves, you're basically losing money. All of us are losing money because we all get paid off of the top line. And if you're short-staffed and you got a bunch of cars, we all lose. So we all have to make sure that we're making the new guys in our company. Everybody can do this. By the way, can you do one-on-one if you are not a manager? Absolutely, man. Pull that guy aside, like, hey man, what's up? I just want to make sure you're good. And if you do that, that means you're probably going to be a leadership guy here soon. I hope it helps, guys. Again, very clear, cut and dry. You do this for all the new hires, you're going to be in great business. Thank you very much.